72 points per game here in these first two, have been held to just 10, and now a little action at center court. Clark took exception to Howard being a little aggressive, a little physical.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. TFD here with your latest update. Last night's game in Atlanta wasn't easy to watch. The team struggled at times, but they still managed to come away with the win. Caitlin Clark had a tough night. Her shot was off, and early foul trouble kept her on the bench. Honestly, it might have been her toughest game yet in the WNBA. A big part of that? Rhyne Howard. She came out aggressive, locked in on defense, and wasn't shy about talking. It clearly rattled Caitlin, and she just couldn't find her rhythm after that. Now, credit where it's due, Sophie Cunningham stepped up. She played with intensity, stayed locked in, and made big plays when the team needed them most. She was hands down the difference maker in what was otherwise a rough outing. When it mattered, the Fever pulled off an 81-76 win, and it was Natasha Howard leading the way. After a quiet game last time out, she bounced back strong with 26 points. Kelsey Mitchell chipped in with 17. It wasn't a perfect performance, but the Fever got a little revenge for their earlier loss, and that counts for something. Now there's growing chatter about head coach Stephanie White. The comparisons to Christy Sides are starting, and let's just say they're not flattering. Don't be surprised if fans start reevaluating how they viewed Sides' run last season. As for the game itself, the final score tells one story, but the box score tells another. It was ugly in parts. Rhyne Howard had herself a night, played with confidence, and looked unstoppable at times. Still, the Fever hung in and found a way to close it out. But let's talk about Dana Bonner. 19 minutes on the floor, just 1 point. Yes, she pulled down 8 boards and had an assist, but 1 point in nearly 20 minutes? That's tough to defend. Let's break down the numbers. Aaliyah Boston struggled tonight, just 2 of 7 from the field in 23 minutes. She finished with 4 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Not a terrible stat line, but not what you need from one of your key players. She never really found her rhythm. Kelsey Mitchell put in the work. She played 27 minutes and shot 7 of 19, right around 36%. She still managed to score 17 and grab 3 rebounds. Not her most efficient night, but the effort was there. Caitlin Clark led the team in minutes with 30. She went 4 of 11 from the floor, missed all 5 of her 3-point attempts, and ended with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Her shot was ice cold, but she still found ways to contribute and stay active in the game. Lexi Hull gave a real spark off the bench, 10 points in just 10 minutes. That kind of instant impact is exactly what you want from your reserves. Dantas added 3 points, and Sophie Cunningham gave another solid outing with 9 points in 20 minutes, steady and dependable as always. Bottom line, this was not a pretty win. It was a grind, plain and simple. But a win is a win, and the Fever definitely needed it. Let me know in the comments who you think needs to step it up next game. If you're rolling with the Fever this season, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be right back here with more breakdowns after the next one. Let's keep it rolling. If you're looking at the box score, one thing jumps out. Sophie Cunningham was the difference maker in this game. This win wasn't just about effort, it was about smart, calculated basketball. Her decision-making tonight was next level, the kind of awareness you see from a true veteran. Here's what stood out. She saw Rhyne Howard in foul trouble and didn't hesitate. She attacked, knowing Atlanta was already in the bonus, drew the foul, stepped to the line, and knocked down both free throws. Then, late in the fourth, pressure on, game still hanging in the balance. She gets fouled again, stays calm, and hits both shots to swing the momentum. And the final seconds? Ice cold. She takes the inbound, walks it down the court, while Atlanta backs off, draws another foul, and seals the game at the line. Her stat line won't blow you away, but don't let that fool you. Without Sophie's sharp reads and clutch execution, the Fever don't leave Atlanta with a win. Simple as that. I'll be real. I'm waiting to hear what Coach Stephanie White has to say, because if Sophie Cunningham doesn't get the recognition she earned tonight, something's wrong. Honestly, if you didn't see Sophie Cunningham's impact in this one, I don't know what game you were watching. Let's be honest. If she had brought this level of play in the last game, the whole tone of this series against Atlanta could be different right now. No doubt about it. Drop a W in the comments for Sophie. She earned it. This win wasn't about flashy stats. It was about control, timing, and basketball smarts. She made the right moves at the right moments and helped seal the deal. Now, shifting the focus, things are clearly getting tense between Caitlin Clark and Rhyne Howard. During the first quarter of Thursday's game, it started to boil over. With just under a minute left, Howard picked up a foul near half court while guarding Clark. Already irritated from earlier calls, Clark gave her a little shoulder after the whistle. It wasn't over the top, but it was deliberate. According to the broadcast, Clark told Howard, "I'm not scared of you." That sparked a brief scuffle before teammates quickly stepped in to break it up. No texts were issued, but the intensity definitely jumped from that point on. It's worth remembering, Clark had 6 technicals last season, just one short of a suspension. So far this year, she's avoided them, though she did pick up a flagrant foul in the season opener against Chicago. Bottom line, this matchup is heating up fast. And with the way things are trending, it's starting to feel a lot more personal than just another game on the schedule.
2 points per game here in these first two have been held to just 10, and now a little action at center court. Clark took exception to Howard being a little aggressive, a little physical.
I've got to be honest, I was relieved they pulled off that win. My whole mood flipped, because I was fully prepared to come on here and vent like last time. But credit where it's due. Natasha Howard showed up and delivered. Huge bounce-back performance from her. Now let's keep it real. Dana Bonner needs to tighten up. The energy is there, but the execution has to improve. And Caitlin Clark? It was a rough night. She couldn't quite find her rhythm, but hey, a win is a win, and they got some redemption for that earlier loss. Now it's on to the next one. Line them up, knock them down, one game at a time. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear how you all saw this one play out.
Beaver dog! Woo! Woo! Beaver! Good dog. Ugly, but we found a way to win.
After a tough win in Atlanta, Caitlin Clark gave a young fan a moment they'll never forget. As she headed off the court, she quietly handed over her game-worn shoes. No spotlight, no big gesture, just a sincere act of connection. It's moments like this that remind us the game is bigger than the score. It's about the people in the stands, the next generation watching, and the players who take time to give back. Major respect to Caitlin for keeping it genuine.
There you go. Thank you so much. Big plays at key moments. I mean, you know, DD coming in the ball game. Toughness, the defense, being a ball mover, huge, huge. I mean, so way to come back. Hell yeah. AB, you stayed in it. Hell of a job. DB, you were a killer on the glass. Your defense on those long guards made it hard. You made it hard on them. Kels, that big time 3. That was huge. Tosh, what about it? Everybody is engaged every time out. Y'all, this is what it's gonna take. This is a display of the depth that we have, right? If it's not your night, someone else is gonna step up, right? It's not always gonna be easy. Teams are gonna defend us in a lot of different ways. They're gonna try to take 1 or 2 away. But when we get contributions like this on both ends from everybody, we're going to find ourselves in the win.